Welcome back to Spiritual Sage Astrology. I'm happy to have you here. And today we are focusing on Libra, the 7th house. Librans are born September 23rd through October 22nd. Their duality is masculine, and their element is air. Their quality is cardinal. Libra is active, artistic, easygoing, peaceable, prizes beauty and harmony, is diplomatic, polished, and very socially inclined. Their ruling planet is Venus, goddess of love and beauty. In astrology, Venus rules pleasure, social pursuits, art, and adornment. Its influence also inclines towards self-indulgence and love of luxury. The symbol for Libra are the scales, signifying balance, equilibrium, order, and justice. The glyph is the pictorial graph represents the scale, which is in perfect equilibrium. This was the ancient Egyptian symbol for the setting sun, which was regarded as the doorway between two worlds. In symbolic terms, the glyph is a crescent moon connected to two straight lines resting above a third line. This represents emotion bounded on either side by reason. The line below symbolizes partnership. Dominant keyword for Libra is I balance. Polarity for Libra is Aries. Libra is the sign of partnership and marriage. Its natives are happiest functioning within a union and often lose their equilibrium and positive outlook when forced to be alone. Aries, Libra's opposite sign, is the sign of ego, personality, and self. Aries people tend to put themselves first, and selfishness is one of their negative traits. Part of the body ruled by Libra is the lower back and buttocks and the kidneys. Librians suffer from lower back strain and problems in the lumbar region. They are also subject to kidney infections. Lucky day for Libra would be a Friday. And some of the lucky numbers for Libra would be 6 and 9. A magical birthstone for Libra is opal. Opal brings financial success, frees its wearers from jealousy and greed, and imparts clear insight. Special colors for Libra would be blue and lavender, the colors of romance, harmony, and refinement. Some of the cities for Libra would be Vienna, Copenhagen, Charleston, and Lisbon. Some of the countries would be China, Tibet, Argentina, and Japan. Some flowers would be for Libra would be the rose, cosmo, and hydrangea. Some of the trees would be almond, cypress, and ash. The metal for Libra is copper. Animals ruled by Libra are snakes and lizards. Danger for Libra. Libra people tend to stir up ill feelings from others in situations having to do with love. Because they are indecisive and sometimes make a declaration of love too easily. Librians both anger and disappoint lovers. They also have a tendency to be fickle and faithless. Venus governs the beautiful, diplomatic, peaceful sign of Libra. Lover of grace and harmony. Seeking the balance of matrimony. Though you may hold to your opinion tight, we will see it in all the different lights. I am Libra, the child of Venus. Now we'll talk about the house placement of Libra. House number 7. History, option given to the soul to learn and master both the physical laws generated and printed by man, biblical material, governmental rules, and the spiritual laws written in light, which would be astrology, via the universal mind and the stars. The position of Venus by sign and house indicates the type of love a woman is able to offer a man, the shopping power of a woman, her artistic taste, and what she sees in terms of love and affection from a man. Name in Greek mythology: goddess of love and beauty. Planet for Libra is Venus. Animal for Libra would be a deer, Bambi. Country would be Austria. Energy for Libra is feminine, lust, affection, luxury, and attraction. Color, another color for Libra would be light blue. Body part we mentioned was lower back and kidneys. The mineral was copper. Personality trait, I balance. Other learning habits. Libra is much happier with a partner aiming for harmony, seeking love and peace at all costs. If their good nature, diplomacy is mistreated or challenged, Libra will strike with the sword of justice. Libra's motto is justice and balance. But to live by the sword, you must also die by the sword. Declaration of peace or war. Cardinal. Now we're going to talk about the inner you, Libra. You work hard trying to please others, and as a result, they find you captivating. However, beneath your friendly exterior, you desperately long for love and approval. You have trouble saying no to others, requests, and you take on too many jobs or commitments. And then, to prove how nice you are, you keep smiling through the strain while you hide a lot of resentment. It might be more useful to spend time building up your self-esteem rather than looking to others to give it to you. Basically, you give away your power. You hate anything unpleasant and avoid conflict, vulgarity, or strife. If life were a play, you'd always insist on a happy ending. The problem with trying to have constant peace and harmony is that you have trouble making decisions. At times you fear that any move you make will bring something terrible crashing down around you. If you could just lighten up and not be so hard on yourself, you'd be much more satisfied with what you do achieve. You have every ingredient for happiness, Libra. So how others see you, Libra, people feel important when they're with you because you always seem to understand their point of view. You are considered warm and outgoing because you know how to draw people out, and you're thought of as someone with an unparalleled ability to deal with the public. However, because you want others' approval, you tend to go along with what they want. And this sometimes makes you look wimpy. To some people, you also appear vain and overly concerned with your appearance. So now I'm going to bring out a few famous people with the Sun in Libra. And once again, please keep in mind that in my general introduction of Libra, it can apply to the Sun, Moon, or Rising because it is a general introduction of the sign Libra and the house, the 7th house. However, we're going to be more specific and we're going to address the Sun in Libra right now and some of the famous people that have Sun in Libra. And I will try to bring out some people that perhaps nobody's heard of before. And we'll start with Julie Andrews. She was the famous actress for In the Sound of Music. I don't know if you know, that was a classic. It's a classic movie. If you've never seen it before, I highly recommend it, but especially around the holidays, I think it's, you know, it's a perfect holiday movie. And it's quite a long movie. It's a real classic, and she was the lead actress in that movie. Julie Andrews was. Brigitte Bardot was a model and an actress, I believe. Ray Charles is a Libra Sun. The famous pianist, the blind pianist, Ray Charles. I didn't realize that. That's really interesting to me. Catherine Deneuve. She's also an actress. I'm not sure what to gauge the years. I think in the 40s she was popular. Catherine Deneuve, French actress. She's also a Sun in Libra. Hilary Duff is a Sun in Libra. F. Scott Fitzgerald is a Sun in Libra, famous author. Gandhi was a Sun in Libra, perhaps some of you know that. Linda Hamilton, she did the series, what was that series again? The sci-fi series. She was the lead actress in that. You put that in the comments if you would. It's not coming to mind right now. Very famous sci-fi movie. I believe she was in most of them. And she's a Sun in Libra. Rita Hayworth, Sun in Libra. Julio Iglesias, a Latin singer, Sun in Libra. Jim Henson, Sun in Libra. I believe he was the creator of the Muppets. I think Kermit the Frog, or maybe it was just Kermit the Frog. Sun in Libra. Donna Karan, famous clothing designer, I believe. Evel Knievel was a Sun in Libra. He's the one that did all the daring stunts. He was a stunt man. Did a lot of daring, famous stunts back. I don't remember the year that he used to do these. But he used to do a lot on motorcycles. And I think one of his famous stunts was jumping over the Grand Canyon in a motorcycle, I believe. That's quite the stunt. I'm sure. I think he pulled it off. I don't remember, but I do remember he did something like that. So he was also a Sun in Libra. I believe he's still alive. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. Ralph Lauren is a Sun in Libra. I'm sure most of you have heard his name before, a famous designer. John Lennon was a Sun in Libra. You know, everybody knows about John Lennon from the Beatles, but I really never knew what his sun sign was. Perhaps you did. It's interesting. Yo-Yo Ma, Sun in Libra, famous cellist, I believe. Funny man Groucho Marx. What year was he popular? I think it was back in the 40s and 50s. He was a popular comedian, a very physical comic. He also was a Sun in Libra. Christopher Reeve was a Sun in Libra. Famous actor that did a lot of the Superman movies. Anne Rice, famous author, I believe. And Mickey Rooney, famous actor, Sun in Libra. George C. Scott, famous Libra as well, Sun in Libra. Paul Simon, musician, Sun in Libra. Sigourney Weaver, a famous actress, did all the Alien movies. She's a Sun in Libra. Barbara Walters, Sun in Libra. Oscar Wilde, famous author. I believe he's from Ireland, I believe. Famous author. And last but not least, Serena Williams, the famous tennis player, athlete, is a Sun in Libra. And that concludes the 7th house, Sun in Libra. And it would be so great if you could leave a like and subscribe to the channel, because there'll be some really exciting, fun things coming ahead. And I hope you follow me, and I appreciate you. Have a lovely day.